the winning hand to send Cassidy to the rail in fourth place here at table 3.
First they got that hockey gold medal, now they got Joe Cassidy.
Cassidy eliminated with no bounties and no bonuses.
And if you've got the hood, why do you need the baseball cap?
Let's take a look at the bounty leaderboard. As you see, 3 players, Vasquez, Stein, and Buchanan, have 2 bounties each, while 7 players are tied with 1 bounty. Those are the bounty chips of Vasquez at table 6. 2 from his opponents. 1 is his own. Vasquez came out of the gates quickly tonight, but has come down to earth, though he still leads that table and is still $10,000 richer. Back to the feature table at the NAPT Mohegan Sun Shootout. Still only 1 bounty taken at this table. Daniel Negreanu looking to get back at it after doubling up Joe Gibbons. Action on Faraz Jaka with 10-4 of hearts. He does like the suited cards and will raise to $1,500.
Jaka raising under the gun with nothing. He's a cagey young American.
Gibbons folds his nothing, for which out of the way.
These short-handed tables do favor aggressive players.
Queen 10 for Lemke in the small blind goes into the muck. Negreanu now in the big blind. Daniel looks down at Jack 10 off.
Daniel usually adept at feeding off of aggressive players.
You got plenty, right?
Like 27-ish.
Jaka has a slightly bigger chip stack than Daniel, who needs 900 to call, and that's what he does, and he'll go heads up against his new nemesis, Jaka. Flop is 9 King Jack, middle pair, and a gut shot for Daniel Negreanu. He checks. Jaka with the same gut shot straight draw as Daniel, bets 2,500. Daniel check calls. Turn card now. 5 of clubs. Negreanu's still best, and he checks.
Well, let's see if Jaka wants to continue to splash around with Squadouche.
Yeah, big splash. 5,500 chips.
That's a third of Daniel's remaining chips. This is either fold or shove for him. You know, maybe his trap is in the repair shop, because Daniel doesn't look like he's about to check raise right here.
Daniel, wow, lays down the best hand.
Why would Daniel call the bet on the flop and then fold on the turn? His read on Jaka's hand way off.
Norman, there's something in the northeast air thwarting Daniel's radar. He is befuddled by the wily play of Faraz Jaka.
Welcome back to the North American Poker Tour. Remember, you can join me at the next event by going to PokerStars.net. Just open your free poker school account and playing daily NAPT qualifiers for free. Now let's get the cards back in the air.
Back at Mohegan Sun, those are the chips of Venetian Shootout champ Ashton Griffin. He's all in against Scott Seaver. Last time at the Bounty Shootout, Scott Seaver knocked out all the players at his table, but no bounties so far today. So he's got a chance here. Thinking about a call, but lays it down to Griffin.
Look at these young guns. They look like tormented souls. It's like Dostoevsky versus Tolstoy out there.
Griffin has some chips, but he's still a shorter stack out there. Seaver holding steady over 33,000. 5 players at that table. At table 2, they're heads up. Sam Stein looking to add a book at his 2 bounties to a fossil and win this table. He has Barry Greenstein all in. Stein with aces, Barry with pocket 5s.
Like a sweat. 3-4 diamonds and...
Barry better win. I think he forgot to bring a copy of his book today.
Uh-oh. All right, here's the flop. Trade 9, Queen 2 diamonds. Little hope for Greenstein.
Barry's not even reaching for his book line because he doesn't have it.
Turn card now. Pairs the board, another queen. Stein still ahead.
Sam Stein closing in on a final table berth. Barry Greenstein needs a 5 or he is out of here.
The river card is a jack, and Greenstein is gone.
Oh, actually, Barry had the book in his lap. Never mind.
Sam Stein collects his bounty chip and has a berth at the final table.
Dear Sam, you'll never have as much money as I do.
Good luck.
Sam Stein now with a signed fossil and a signed book. He can have a yard sale this weekend.
Barry got heads up at that table, but goes away with no bounties. Sam Stein collected 3 bounties totaling $15,000 plus a $60,000 bonus for winning that table. We'll see him at the final table. At the featured table, Daniel Negreanu still looking for his first bounty. Let's see how he and his table mates stack up. Perry Horwich with a commanding lead after knocking out Mitzi and making Gibbons the short stack. Jaka's in second, followed by Daniel Negreanu. 5-handed action begins with Joe Gibbons. Under the gun, he looks down at King, Queen of Hearts.
He used to own an auto dealership. This is his first major live tournament.
The amateur limps in for 600. The other amateur here, Perry Horwich, with ace deuce again.
And this is his first major tournament.
Horwich thinking about putting some pressure on the short stack.
Raise.
And he is going to raise it up to 1,800. Limke gets out of the way. Daniel Negreanu now for Trey off.
Daniel loves this format, and he can't get anything going in it.
And he will not play this hand to Faraz Jaka in the big blind. Jack Trey off.
I just think the sleeves should be rolled down and buttoned.
Raise.
It's more professional.
Well, Jaka's going to try to put some heat on the two amateurs. A re-raise to 5,600.
Call.
Gibbons calls.
Jaka with a lot of pep in his step.
5,000 to call.
Horwich, the chip leader here,
All right. Show me the flop.
will come along. So Jaka gets two takers. Let's see if he can back up his pre-flop action.
Jaka showing us a lot of chops shorthanded.
7 Jack, Trey, 2 hearts. Jaka with jacks up. Gibbons with a flush draw.
Talk about a perfect flop for Jack 3.
Jaka bet 1,200. Gibbons all in with 4 hearts to a flush. Horwich will fold. Jaka will call with his 2 pair.
Jaka aggressive and then lucky.
Jack 3. You're kamikaze pilot. That's nuts.
Jaka's really opened up this table.
Jaka way ahead, but Gibbons at risk has some outs. Turn card now is a king that pairs Gibbons, but he needs more help.
I want a heart so bad.
Huh?
I want a heart so bad.
You want a heart so bad? How about a king? Take a
I
king.
want to break my heart with a heart. Come on. One heart.
Just the heart. That's all you want.
Heart.
Gibbons looking for a king, queen 7, or any heart, or he's gone.
River card is a red 10, but it's a diamond. Joe Gibbons eliminated in 5th place.
Jaka is very dangerous.
Gibbons goes away with no bounties and no bonuses, but he had a good time.
What are you doing?
No gamble, no future, right?
Jaka's gambling, boy. Jaka. Come up with a Jack tree.
Jaka gets his first bounty with designs on making the final table again. 35 high rollers came to Mohegan Sun to battle it out in this bounty shootout. One by one, the players fell.
I had a quick play poker on there. Kind of win.
And the bounties piled up. Sam Stein collected 3 bounties on his way to winning his table. And he's the only player so far to secure a spot at the final table. Just 5 tables remain, filled with plenty of familiar faces, including the bounty hunter himself, Scott Seaver, and Venetian champion Ashton Griffin, who remain in the hunt.
Awesome.
Daniel Negreanu still searches for his first bounty,
Me want the Faraz Jaka. Bounty.
but still has to contend with the surging Faraz Jaka. They and the rest will continue to battle it out for a spot at the winner-take-all final table. For Norman Chad, I'm Lon McCarran. We'll see you next time as the PokerStars.net Mohegan Sun High Roller Bounty Shootout continues.